Say your prayer.
Yeah. Yeah. Say your prayers. What is going on? Radical Reggie, back on the channel. What's going on? Welcome back, brother.
Thanks for having me, bro. I'm very excited. I've been wanting to talk about this movie forever, and man, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I have to give the shout out and the thanks to the Radical one. Apologize for the late start today. Samurai Guy had some technical difficulties, but yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Reggie because I seen this in theater, bro, way back in 1997, and I remember it being fun. I remember having fun with it, but you know, after revisiting, you know, seeing clips here and there over the years, I started to grow. Like I started like, okay. I think I missed a lot of the Ray Liotta genius because this is the Ray Liotta show. Because back when this came out, I wasn't really a Ray Liotta fan yet.
Right.
You know, I was still kind of catching up on movies, and you know, there's a lot of Scorsese I haven't seen and stuff like that. So
right.
You know, I didn't see the genius yet. I didn't having fun with the movie. But over time, I'm like, okay. And then this is like the perfect series. Is it really that bad where we could revisit movies?
Exactly.
Failed financially or critically. We like to talk about it here, and we'll decide at the end if it's really that bad. But yeah, man. So thanks for recommending this for us to do for the show.
Yeah, this was my first introduction to Ray Liotta. So yeah, this is my first movie I ever saw him in. So I was like, oh my god, this guy is fantastic. You know, he's great. And then I started looking back at his other movies, and you know, I found out he's acclaimed for Goodfellas and stuff like that. But man, he could be so over the top and do it well, man. Like where it's not corny. It's like he's
my
great.
God. What an introduction for you.
Yeah.
Because when I rewatched that to get ready for the series, man, this episode, dude, I was dying. I got to show Lady Fat the movie, man, because she's never
seen it yet.
No, so I got to show her because it's hilarious. But first, we got to do the roll call. What badasses showed up to hang out with us. We got certified badass channel member. Oh yeah, Anubis is back. He's back into the fold because he's a legend. That's right. We got Brian Sanchez saying, "What's going on, Reggie?" And the Fat Guy. What's going on, Brian? How you doing? Jake Hall, another certified badass channel member. And we have the Bob Odin son.
Right on.
That's right. Anthony's Horror and More. Let's get this party started. We finally got it started. Sorry for the delay, Anthony. But we are here now. We are here, and we're going to have some fun talking about Turbulence. Came out in 1997. Plot synopsis. There will be spoilers in this. It's an old movie, so you know we'll be doing some spoilers. Plot synopsis: after a shootout on a flight transporting prisoners, a flight attendant must outwit a smooth-talking serial killer and land the plane herself. Directed by Robert Butler, who is known for a lot of television. Reggie, if you look him like his resume for TV shows, he's done the shows of shows. Like he's done so much television. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So this is like his first main movie.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I have to double check that, but it kind of seems like it. Definitely known for doing TV more than films. But yeah, we have the lovely Lauren Holly here, and of course, you know, Ray Liotta as Ryan Weaver. We have Brendan Gleeson, which we'll get to his character. The Gleesonator is here. Hector Elizondo is here. Jeffrey Duman, Rachel Tacoctin, from all you Total Recall fans out there. It's always fun. Every time I see her pop up in a movie, I start smiling. We have Ben Cross that's here. Chariots of Fire, Undisputed 2. That's right. Catherine Hicks is also here as well. Many others.
Oh yeah, she's one of my favorites in this movie.
Yes, Maggie. Who plays the character of Maggie. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun going down memory lane. Let's see. Bob said he was 13 when this came out. My first related. Oh, hey, that's a great introduction to the Leotinator. Is Goodfellas right there? Nice. Yes. Oh, this was before Goodfellas. My bad. Was this before Goodfellas?
After 7 years after.
Yeah, it's 7 years after. So, but no, it's all good, Bob. You still have great taste in movies. So, what was your? I kind of talked about my experience. Like, I thought it was fun in the theater. Samurai Guy is going to be honest. There was like barely anybody in the theater with me when I saw this, unfortunately. But I still thought it was a solid, fun ride. But
yeah.
We'll get to what I feel about it now when we start talking about the movie.
Right.
Reggie, go ahead. What was your take on it when you saw it for the first
Well,
time?
going to what you said about barely anybody being in the theater, I can understand that because this is the type of movie you release during the summer. It's summer fun, but it was released in January, so it's kind of past Christmas time. So it's not really good for this type of movie. You know, I feel that's might have been why a lot of people didn't see it or whatever.
The fuck you, it's January month where they release stuff.
Exactly.
And you know what's really sad about that? This we're saying it right here on the channel. Nobody else is saying it, but me and Reggie are good. We're declaring it right now. We are double confirming that Turbulence is a motherfucking Christmas movie, baby.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
This is a Christmas movie. That's right. Hashtag Turbulence is a Christmas movie. Spread it out there.
Yep.
And it's kind of sad that this wasn't released at least December or November or something like that.
Right.
You know, even earlier that would have been fun because this is there's no is it really? No, it is. It is a Christmas
100%.
movie. Okay, they're even playing It's Wonderful Life on the plane. It's a Christmas movie. Christmas lights everywhere. Ray Liotta's having fun singing Christmas carols while killing folks.
Yeah,
it's hysterical. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this here. Let me go ahead and jump. Hold on, we get up to the beginning. So the beginning was a nice little kind of screwing with you because the way that it's edited, it feels like Ray Liotta is coming home to visit Lauren Holly's character.
Right. You know, he's Christmas shopping and everything, and everything looks beautiful. People are out shopping. It looks like a regular like a happy Christmas movie until you see the detectives watching him and like it would radio to each other. Hey, there he is. He's walking out. And we're like, what's going on? Why are they after Ray Liotta? And he goes home to visit his girlfriend, and that's where they bust him at. And
Detective Aldo's got beef.
He's got beef. You can tell. You can tell he's got beef.
They got him dead to rights, and then they got him, and then Aldo's like giving him some Goodfellas stomps, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" But we got the guy, you know. But it's personal.
It's personal with him,
Aldo. But first, fuck the guy that left Lauren Holly, character of Terry, high and dry. Yeah, let's just leave this home alone. Yeah, so fuck that character. Yeah, like really?
Wow.
I mean, we all had crushes on her since Dumb and Dumber, so it's just like when I saw this scene, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Really? Just gonna leave her? Just gonna ditch her and leave her home alone?" Some bullshit. Showed up to the door with the bow on. Come on. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit right there. But I like the scene afterwards where really good dialogue between Liotta.
Look at his face, dude. Like it's the Ray Liotta, dude. You could tell like this guy is like, man, he may be acting, man, but he's not acting at the same time. Like this guy's a killer. Like if you piss him off in real life, dude, like dude, watch out because if he looks at you like that, man, you better be ready to fight for your life. That's the thing that sticks with me about his acting, dude. Like you can't tell if he's acting or not. To me, I feel like he's like, that's part of who he is. If you piss him off,
yes, karate kick that like button. Yeah,
but that scene is very important that you just showed because it's a dialogue between him and the detective, and Ray Liotta is basically telling him like, "Yeah, man, why couldn't you get me fair? You're the cheat to get me." Pretty much, I think this is the part where he's saying like you had to like lie.
And which is interesting because at this point he's playing innocent the whole movie until it's time to not be innocent anymore.
Right.
He's playing the victim, you know. Even the other, even the detective's partners, like, did you really plant that evidence to catch him? You know, and then you find out later he did.
The hell did.
He did. He did plant it because he was desperate. He's like, we got to catch the serial killer by any means necessary. But they end up escorting him on the plane. And we meet a whole bunch of other new colorful characters. But already he's sizing up Terry. Yeah. Already he's sizing her up. He's trying to talk to her. He's trying to conversate. He's trying to be charming and all that.
He's falling in love with her too.
Yeah. Yes. But he's not alone. There's another person brought on the plane. And this was not planned. But Brendan Gleeson, his character, he had an accent in this one. Usually he doesn't have an accent, but he had one in this one. But oh man, dude, he was busting me up, man.
Dude, Boo!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Just I was rolling, man, rolling, busting up with him. The short time that he's in the movie, but
Right.
he's smart. He's like, hey, I gotta go to the restroom. You want me to go right here? And then the other guys are like, yeah, what's it called? Oh yeah, I missed the brother. Did I miss him?
What's his name?
Yeah, Grand L. Bush.
Okay, good. He's from. I remember him from Colors vividly.
Colors.
That's the one name. Die Hard as well. That's right.
Yeah.
But he doesn't really, man. He doesn't get the credit he deserves, man. But he was definitely stand out in the '80s, early '90s.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He plays Marshall Arquette in this one. But yeah, shout out to Grand L. Bush. But yeah, and he was also in Street Fighter as Balrog too.
that was him.
That was him as Balrog.
Yeah, I knew he looked familiar. I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
He had the boxing gloves on and everything, which was weird.
Yeah. Oh, we got the sexy Sumo just showed up here. Yeah, Sumo knows what's up. He knows what's up. Yeah. But yeah, Gleason just he's got it planned out. And he's got to go to the restroom. He's got to bleed the old lizard, and he goes in there, unscrews some shit, and then the chaos begins.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Whoa! Right in the liver.
Balrog, no.
Man, how clumsy you have to be? Hey, what are you doing with your hands? Like, come on, man. Seriously?
Oh my god.
He died slow. Well, I think he died slow. I can't remember, but Gleason didn't mess around with him.
No. But the chaos continues.
That's if those of you watching, that's Maggie yelling. Yeah. We'll get to her soon.
Yes. Dude, I love the sound design in this movie. How the guns sound. Oh my god, dude. It's just like classic 80s and 90s. Like I was just like, yes. I just love it. But here's a little highlight here. And so just a little bit of highlights of some more of the carnage that happens. But I gotta give a shout out again to my boy Gleason for scaring the exact same couple twice. He scares them again. But yeah, here's some fun. Here's some fun carnage.
This is really touching. You boys want to hug each other? Boo. Huh? Get back! Bastard. Watch it! Easy! Where are you? 1, 2, 3!
Yeah.
He was beating that federal officer up bad. Like he was going to beat him to death if Weaver hadn't shot him because he hated that guy. And his scene
not so tough now. That's what
he's telling him. Yeah, most of the carnage was done by him. It was in a matter of a minute or so. Like he scared the couple. They were kind of ready for it this time, but they were like still scared. Boom. He shot those guys up, man. I mean, he unloaded that clip into everybody pretty much. And he was if he ran out of bullets, he's gonna beat you with his bare hands. That's what kind of character we're dealing with here.
And he was trying to open up the door to throw the detective out, and they're trying to tell him
which is impossible. Which is impossible. There's no way why that plane's in the sky that door can open. But I guess it's just a movie, so whatever.
Yeah,
without he's open that door. You're going out. You're leaving.
Yeah.
That's how crazy he was. Like he wanted him to get out of the plane while I was in flight, which would have been crazy.
He was gone. He snapped.
Yeah.
But Henry had to hold on a second. Excuse me, Ryan. Ryan had to take him out. And for still up to this point, you could believe maybe Ryan is innocent. Maybe he was framed, especially when you have scenes like this after he literally saved the day.
No, I never killed anyone.
Because what you did up here is save lives.
See, even Terry sold on him.
I was too.
Yeah.
He's at this point, man, he's one of the nicest people in the movie because he saved those people from that killer. Because that guy was going to kill everybody if he had the chance. I mean, he already killed one of the pilots. He took out those officers with ease. I mean, this guy was. I'm sorry, I keep going back to Gleason, but he was just unhinged, man. Whew. He was insane. But Ray Liotta saved the day, and everybody, nice guy. So
yeah.
And
then he goes to check on the other pilot, which when the plane dipped, the other pilot knocked himself. Basically, he was no go, and he went and checked on him, and he was like, "Oh, he gone too. Let me think of some things here. What do we got?"
Here's another point I want to add. So when Weaver was kind of like checking out Terry's character, the stewardess.
Yeah.
The other stewardess, Maggie, didn't really like him very much. She kind of gave him a mean look and everything. That's what we mentioned before. And we're gonna get to that soon. But I just want to let everybody know that there's another stewardess, but she didn't like Weaver at all. Didn't trust him no matter what. And,
and you have that scene between Weaver and Maggie where he's like, you don't like me, do you? He's like, you were supposed to serve us, but you sent Terry to serve us.
Yeah.
And what's up with that? Yeah,
exactly. And their scene later on is one of the best scenes in the movie, at least in my opinion, because that's when you get to see what Weaver is made of. And
that's when there's no more debating on if he's a good guy or not at that point. Well, even before Maggie's death, because they, it's still, especially with this scene right here, he very trusting. Terry's trusting him. He even gives Terry the keys to the cockpit.
Yeah.
And he
does.
He tells her about the pilot. He knocked himself out. He had to move him someplace else, but he's knocked out. So it's very, very trusting until, of course, everything goes sideways when she actually finds the pilot's body. Then things start getting a little crazy. But you have little tiny tidbits right here where they're like, okay, all right, not all is there for Weaver here, and she finds the body and then she goes back and looks down. She looks down the steps, and this is what she sees.
He's singing away.
Whoa! There's like a bump there. He's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So it's just like something's not moving dead bodies around while singing Christmas carols. Something's not all. It's not all there. But at this point, she goes back to the cockpit. She's trying to communicate. We have this back and forth between her and the station at the airport, the tower. They're trying to communicate her, trying to help her, and all that. And while she's doing all that, that's where Maggie and the rest of there's like maybe 5-6 people like not dead.
Yeah.
There's 5 or 6 left, I think. Because the plane was empty. It was just the 5 or 6 and the cops and the 2 interns. Yeah. And
Liotta, I believe he got them all and then pushed them into the back part of the airplane and locked them in there. And
he had Maggie help escort them to the back.
Once that part happened, I mean, we're pretty much to that part, I believe. Yeah. That's when you see the crazy come out of him, because
here we go.
When him and Maggie are alone.
Yeah.
That's where he really expresses himself, and you get to see what kind of man he is, because when he says that someone doesn't like him,
oh yeah,
that's it.
Oh yeah, and he's like, how did you figure out that I was lying and stuff like that? She kind of tells him. Maggie has some balls there for a little bit. She's like standing up to him, and he's like,
until he gave her that stare.
Yeah. Yeah,
that stare that you showed earlier when he was in the jail cell, he gave her that exact look when he turned around. That's when she knew that she was in trouble.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that look, dude.
And I love how certain shots of the plane are lit, because when he's slowly getting closer to her and he's lifting up the Christmas lights, it's dark and then light and dark and light, and you see his face like get closer. Like, it was really, really well done. And Liotta really killed it in this movie. But now we got to get to Reggie's favorite kill.
Yes, I showed it to you multiple times.
Right. This is just highlights of it. This is not the whole thing. This is just highlights of it. But did you want to talk about it, or you want me to just play it and we'll talk after?
Yeah. So basically, when Ray Liotta locks the people into the back room, he takes a look at Maggie, and he's just saying, what he starts asking what kind of person she is, and she says, "Oh, I read Stephen King." He's like, "You're alone a lot, aren't you? Men don't look at you the same way they used to. Your plumbing's getting rusty. What do you have to look forward to, Maggie?" He's clowning her at the same, because she's an older woman. She's probably lonely, but he's just telling her this stuff, and she's kind of losing it and everything. And then she's like thinking about going after a weapon to attack him, and he sees it, and he's trying to encourage her to do it a little bit. But what are you going to do? What happens next? What happens if you miss or something like that?
Yeah.
And she tries, and once she tries to get him, that's what he was waiting for, and he grabs her. And basically, they get into this big struggle. Maggie's fighting for her life, but ultimately, he overpowers her. And
yeah, let's check out the clip. Let's look
check out the clip.
Let's look at a little taste.
Those people did nothing to hurt you. Why hurt them?
What's your favorite book, Maggie?
I read Stephen King.
You're alone a lot, aren't you?
What does that mean?
Men don't look at you anymore, at least not the ones that you want. Your plumbing's getting rusty. What do you have to look forward to, Maggie?
What did you do with Terry?
The thing is you that you should be concerned with.
Oh,
Woo! He wasn't messing around. Poor Maggie. It didn't work out too well.
You know what was crazy? I forgot about this scene in the movie. It's a little bit later on, but he after he kills Maggie, he puts her in one of the compartments in the movie. And there's a part later in the movie where the plane dips and her body falls out in front of Terry, and then Ray Liotta grabs her and he shows her.
He picks up her head.
Yeah.
He's like talking shit.
That scene is so great, dude, because the way he grabs it, like it was like staged and everything. Like it was a perfect time for him to grab her and show, here's Maggie.
Yeah. But what's crazy is the Maggie death is not gory, but it's memorable because what happens right after he's done finishing her off, it's how Liotta starts his acting.
Yeah, and how he treats her. He gives her like
the way he's breathing, dude. Like he's like
he even gives her a kiss.
Yeah, he probably had an orgasm after that. I don't know. But,
probably that's what it was, dude. That's what we were seeing, witnessing there.
It's like, oh man, it wasn't a gory kill, but he nailed that creepy vibe. But
it was so memorable. Yes.
Yeah. Oh man, poor Maggie.
Yeah.
But at this point now, the detectives brought in now. Aldo's brought in.
Okay. Yeah, that's another part that's insane.
Yeah.
So when they're on the phone with each other, him and Weaver, and Weaver's is calling him out for setting them up and everything like that. And the guy's like, oh my God, like he's thinking like, what's going on up there? So the cop goes to the office, sets everything up so everybody can hear the call, and Weaver's accusing him of planting the evidence and everything like that. And then the cop says something to piss him off. He said, you know what? You pissed me off. Now I'm going to go take it out on somebody. And I think he hung up. But he said, you're going to be the first cop to die with a plane up his ass.
Yeah.
And he hangs up, and the laugh he does after that.
I wonder if that was ad-libbed.
I think it probably was, dude, because Ray Liotta was going off on that phone. I think that was all him.
This acting performance here for this scene is so good. And this little highlight clip doesn't do it justice. But it's still brilliant. So let me go ahead and click on it right here. Check this out, guys.
Oh, we caught you, didn't we?
No, you didn't get me. How did you get me, Hines? I'm up here and you're down there. How did you get me?
Calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down. You got me mad now, and I'm going to go take it out on somebody. And you know what, Hines? Her blood is going to be on your hands. You got that? You want to be famous, Aldo? I'm going to make you so fucking famous. You make sure you're wearing something bright up on that tarmac, because you're going to be the first fucking cop to die with a plane up his ass.
That laugh at the end.
Oh my God, dude, that was great.
Great, dude. Freaking brilliant.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
That was such good acting, dude. I mean, we have over the top villains, man, and sometimes they can be too crazy. Like for example, Speed 2. What was the actor's name?
William Dafoe.
William Dafoe. Over the top. I still liked him, but over the top. But Ray Liotta brings a balance.
Yeah.
He's calm, then he gets pissed. What I mean? It's perfect, dude. Like he did such a good job.
Oh yeah.
Can't go over that enough.
But yeah, that at the end.
that laugh. And they heard the laugh too, which was great. You see how their faces look when he was laughing? They're like, dude, what's going to happen to these people?
We got Brian here. So you saw Turbulence in the movie theater. First time I kind of liked the shooting scene. I enjoy the kills. Action scene. I don't hate the movie. I like it. And I saw it at least 39 times. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We'll watch it one more time to make it 40 for us, man.
There you go. Oh my goodness. But yeah.
Just to let everybody know, Turbulence spawns 2 sequels. One with Coolio in it. Remember rapper Coolio? He's in one of them.
Do we have to?
No, you're not ever. I shouldn't have even brought it up. Turbulence 1, and that's it, man. That's it.
I don't know. Chat. Do you want us to review Turbulence 2 and 3 at the same time? They're gonna say yes. What did I do, Reggie? Reggie, you shouldn't have brought it up.
I know. I feel like
I saw clips of the third movie. It's like some metal band, right? Some crazy psycho black metal band on the plane or something like
probably,
that.
yeah, something silly.
No, I'm curious. But yeah, I mean, shenanigans are going on. I mean, we are having still Terry trying to, they're trying to help her. You have the
yeah. So she, I think at this point she kind of locks herself into the pilot's room in the cockpit.
Well, anybody would when she went back out and found.
They found those guys like that, dude. Yeah. He put them all together like they were. He still got the thing in his gut, dude. Yeah. Wow. He didn't know. Oh my god. Whoa.
He set up all the bodies. Just
so
fuck with her.
They were trying to give her instructions on how to land the plane or whatever like that. Yeah. And at this point, Weaver's whole point, he wants to crash the plane because he's pissed off. He wants to crash it.
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
and he's tearing out like wires and stuff like that in the back area. Like it's crazy.
He took out the co-pilot. He took it out.
He took it out, and the plane did a barrel, not a barrel roll, but it did a 360 motion or something like that.
Yeah.
And if a plane does that, like that, it'll lose total control. I thought that was pretty fake in the movie at the time because the plane doesn't. It just wouldn't. I couldn't see it. Yeah. But anyways, the plane was like upside down pretty much.
Yeah.
And it was insane. And I'm trying to remember what happened after that part.
Well, Terry, before she fights him and then goes back in and tries to lock herself in, we have this amazing performance.
Is it the Buffalo Gals?
Not yet. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Not yet. I don't have a clip of Buffalo Gals, but you can talk about it later. But But this scene, I was in tears, guys. I was laughing hysterically at Liotta's acting here, where he's trying to get Terry out of the cockpit. He's saying, "Maggie's hurt. Your friend's bleeding. Maggie's hurt.
Help me out."
Yeah. Now watch his face expressions. This is fucking brilliant.
Why didn't you tell me the co-pilot was dead?
Oh, he died. Oh shit. I did everything I could. This is bad. Terry, I'm sorry I lied to you.
This guy's insane, man. Look, he's dead. Oh no, I did everything I could. It's like a cartoon character, dude. That was hilarious, dude.
Oh my god, I was having so much fun watching this, dude. I was dying laughing. It was hysterical. Oh my god, it was hysterical. But of course, she's not sure about her friend. She doesn't know.
She's still not sure at this point, which is insane because he's doing so well at switching it. Nice guy, and is he crazy? I don't know. And
oh man, but it's just too much fun. It's just too much fun, and this is such a great shot in the movie right here. Look at this shot right here. Yeah. Look at that, dude. Is that Satan? Is that Satan?
Yeah.
Isn't this the scene, the Buffalo Gals?
That looks like it is it because what he did with Buffalo Gals to get Terry to come out, he started a fire in the aisle, and he's just sitting there watching the fire, singing Buffalo Gals. Won't you come out tonight? He's singing the whole song. He's laughing, smoking a cigarette. It's insane, and she's in panic mode because she has to put out that fire because she's trying to land the plane.
She tries at some point to kind of seduce him, to calm him down.
It kind of works.
It worked. Yeah, it worked a little bit, but I kind of jumped the gun there. But you talking about when the plane starts doing.
Yeah, and he's having a great time. Like, whoa, Terry, hold on! Whoa!
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm like, dude, he's enjoying it, dude. That would be so terrifying if you're on a plane, is like turning like that, dude. He's just enjoying it. So I'm like, whoa, hang on, Terry.
Terry, you are one exciting first date. Sorry, hold
I'm so glad you got that clip, dude. Dude,
Oh, the tears are
fantastic.
coming out, bro. Oh my god, the tears are coming out. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Whew.
Oh,
That was something else, wasn't
oh,
it?
shit.
When you saw that in the theaters, do you remember seeing that in the theaters on
Yeah.
certain parts like that? How did you feel when you saw that part? Were you just like kind of like tripped out laughing because it's like so wild that he's just
I think I had my mouth open. I was like,
yeah, insane, right? He's like, dude.
I would love to see the behind the scenes of how they did that with the stunt people inside. That
You know
would be
what?
cool to see.
We should probably check if that's on Blu-ray. Maybe it has some
not-
extra features.
Dude, like I was gonna ask, is this movie even on Blu-ray?
I think they would do it if it's not already.
Okay.
Well, I would hope so because after Ray Liotta's passing, rest in peace,
Yeah.
they probably would put some of his classic roles on that format where people go watch him because this movie to me it doesn't get the recognition it deserves, man. I mean, I know some people when it comes to these type of movies, action thrillers, you know, a lot of people they can be hit and miss, but this one's definitely a hit. I mean, if you like the Die Hard series, I feel like you could like something like this, definitely. You know, even though you don't have
classic action thrillers from the 90s. That's where this fits, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just it's just too much fun. But so much happens. I don't have clips of it, but so much happens. There's a lot more that happens in this movie because now the military's brought in. They send a jet pilot up there.
Yes.
Like, hey, if she can't figure out how to land a plane, we're going to take it down. And, you know, she had to try to convince the pilot, you know, and after all the carnage, there was a vehicle still stuck to the one of the wheels of the plane.
Yeah, because I think it almost landed and it hit. I vaguely remember that part, but I remember it was stuck to the wheel. I mean, or whatever like that.
Well, I have that scene where I'll get stuck to the wheel. I was going to show you that. But I think I have it. We're going to find out. But yeah, here's some more highlights of carnage and beatdowns and some hilariously fun badassity. Here you go, guys. Look at that shit. That's fucking fun, dude.
You're in a restaurant, all of a sudden you're playing because oh my god, dude. Insanity.
People were doing it karaoke before that happened too. You know,
it's funny seeing the people duck and try to get out of the way. Wow, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Classic.
Oh, but yeah, for sure. But yeah, it is just a lot of shit happens. But here is what I thought that was the clip I was going to play. But this is the clip I wanted to play just to show a little taste, little highlights of the fight because it was a back and forth. And it was some good shit between both leads here. But yeah, let's watch some clips, some highlights, and then the finale to Weaver's character.
Terry. Gary!
You can't kill me because you don't believe in capital punishment.
I changed my mind.
They gave her like a little one-liner, and you know she yelled a little bit.
It's the 90s. Come on. Rated R glory. Love it. I love it. No PG-13 bullshit right here.
No.
But yeah, she had enough. That character had enough. And we want to root for characters like that. They just want to fight back and just like fuck this dude, man. You know, the audience can get on board with a character like that. You know,
I wish we had that scene, that picture of him holding Maggie's head and showing her like that. That's like the picture of like that should have been almost like the back cover of the DVD or something like that. Like showing.
Oh man, but this was a lot of fun revisiting this movie. I couldn't stop smiling. I just had a blast. I mean, there's some cheese involved, but it's just so much fun. But
it is.
But it's worth watching, even if you're kind of like, it's worth watching for the main man right here,
Ray Liotta.
Rest in power. He absolutely killed it. If it had somebody else in that part, we probably wouldn't be talking about this movie today.
I agree with you on that, man.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody could capture this type of killer.
No,
like Ray Liotta did. I mean, seriously, dude. I mean, could we go back to that picture of him in a jail cell? I mean,
oh yeah,
that picture of him in this movie, man. I mean, this shows you, like, you know, he's not to be messed with, and he's crazy, and you can look it in his eye, you can see it, you know.
But he could be innocent.
He can be innocent as well.
And he can fool you.
Can be.
And lure you in.
And then he could turn into the devil as well. As we saw in that one picture, a little bit of devil. The three personalities of Dennis Weaver.
There you go. Oh man! So I'm pretty sure at this point you guys already know what we're going to say about this video. This movie.
I'm sorry, I said Dennis Weaver. I meant Ryan Weaver.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Okay.
But I did a little public poll on the channel, and I always like to give everyone a voice, and it's okay to agree to disagree here as long as everybody's having a good time. But I'm surprised. I am surprised. Is it really that bad? The public said no. The critic score should be higher.
Yes,
than 17%. Yes, and just because we enjoy this film and find it fun, we are not saying that it's like high art or it deserves to be the best picture.
Right.
Movies don't have to reach that caliber to be fun, to be entertaining, to be badass. You know what I mean? And a lot of people overlook that kind of stuff. We got really great kick-ass action flick, right? And it was badass, it was fun, it was entertaining. Oh, but it's not, it's not high, it's not considered high art, so it won't get those accolades. It doesn't mean it's not an amazing movie and deserves more love, right? I'm just using that as an example.
100%.
But yeah, is it really as bad as 17% out of 100? Reggie?
Not even close. Come on. That was that's horrible.
17% out of 100. Is it really that bad?
That's the level of something like Christmas Story Part 2 or something like that. Like a sequel like that. That deserves like a 17% of 100. But this movie deserves to be in the 60s, 70s to me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Easy.
If you know what you're getting into, and if you enjoy memorable villains, which is very lacking in a lot of movies nowadays, is memorable villains. You can have the biggest budget ever for your film, some of the coolest action scenes ever, and we appreciate that, especially here on the channel. But if no one remembers who the villain was, if no one remembers who the antagonist was, it's not good. It's not good. So, but yeah, man, this was a lot of fun. It's definitely not as bad as 17%. That's insanity.
Crazy.
But is it a fun ride? And does it take you back to a nostalgic time of the 90s? Yes, it does. And again,
100%.
Rest in power to Ray Liotta. And again, man, this was just a lot of fun. And hey, all you badasses, y'all know what you need to do. You need to subscribe to Radical Reggie. Have you met have you reached 100K yet?
No, dude. I'm like 4,000 away. Yeah, 4,000 away. I mean, so I'm kind of excited. Like, yes.
Yeah, 4,000 away, guys. Come on. We got to get Reggie to 100K so we can have a 100K party here on the channel for sure.
Some good gaming content if you like video games. Check it out.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks again, Douglas, for chiming in. All you guys are badasses. Thanks again for hanging out with us and hearing us rant and talk about movies and have a good time, because that's what this channel is all about, is having a great time. And Reggie, we'll do some more. We may or may not do Turbulence 2 and 3.
You shouldn't have mentioned it again.
I said may or may not. We'll see. I'm not. No promises. No promises. But yeah, we'll be doing more reviews of for sure. And we may. I guess we could drop a little hint here.
Yes. Yeah. Can I start this hint?
No,
we're actually gonna be taking a look at Resident Evil the series again. We're gonna possibly give it a better rating. Is that the news we were talking about?
Oh, oops! I didn't admit I click on that clip accidentally. Oops, that was an accident. But we may be doing something Wishmaster related in the future, so stay tuned for some Wishmaster content with me and Reggie, and we'll probably get some other people on here with us, and we'll have some fun with that. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Old Samurai Guy. Share this video around. I'm sure a lot of people will find it fun and hilarious, and get a little bit more love than 17%. On Rotten Tomatoes. And what's really sad, Reggie, the audience is right there. The audience score is like maybe 18 or 19. That's sad. Usually it's the opposite. The audience likes it more than the critics. The critics likes it more than the audience. But unfortunately for Turbulence, it's like right there. And I'm just like, damn, even the audience is like, fuck this movie. But it's okay. To each his own. But we have to show some love here. So again, great recommendation from the Radical one. That's right. Next time we will start on time. We will start on time next time. And we'll see all you movie-loving badasses on the next one. All right, you guys take care.
Oh, we caught you, didn't we? No, you didn't get me. How did you get me, Hines? I'm up here and you're down there. How did you get me?
Calm down.
No, I'm not going to calm down. You got me mad now, and I'm going to go take it out on somebody. And you know what, Hines? Her blood is going to be on your hands. You got that? You want to be famous, Aldo? I'm going to make you so fucking famous. You make sure you're wearing something bright up on that tarmac, because you're going to be the first fucking cop to die with a plane up his ass.